Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm Zahoor from Sarari, Pakistan. I thank my Lord for the bliss that He has granted over me. And I'm also thankful to my viewers for the love and respect they have shown towards me, both from my own country and the countries outside. I also congratulate you on this great Eid of Eid al-Fitr, because today in my own country Eid al-Fitr is celebrated, is going to be celebrated. That the time is around 50 past 6. This is the morning time in at Sarhari, and weather is somewhat cloudy, and there is no heat today. So let's start topic today. Yesterday I taught something up to the present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous. First I would like to tell you about the continuous. That what is the continuous and where should we use that continuous tense? You know that whenever we are performing activities that remain temporary, that remain continue for a short time, that remain continue for temporary time. So for these activities and actions, we can make the use of continuous tense. Whenever we perform activities that remain for a temporary time, that remain continue for a temporary time, so these activities can be explained in the continuous tense and present continuous and past continuous and the future continuous. So let's see here. What is that? For example, what should be the structure of a sentence in the present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous? And present continuous, I, he, she, name, means all those singular subjects. All those singular subjects, we add I, sorry, we use I, she, he, name, it. With all these, we use verb was. Sorry, please. Sorry. I, sorry. I, we use am, she, he, name, it, we use is, we, they, you, and plural names, plurals names. We use are in making tenses, in making sentences. And making sentences, what we do with the I, we use am for making sentences for of the continuous tenses. Whenever we are making sentences for the continuous tense, so we add am as a helping verb with the I, and she, he, name, it, we use is as a helping verb with main verb in working tense. And plus another thing that we are going to do, main verb, main verb plus ing, main verb plus ing, main verb plus ing. So here we main verb plus ing, plus ing. This would be the structure. Here main verb plus ing. Ing form of ing. We add ing with the base form of verb. With the base form with the first form of the verb, we use ing. In the first form of the verb, we use ing. So here, I, he, she, it, and name singular. What we use? Was. And you, we, they, and plurals. Plural names. What we use? Were. What we use? Were. Plus ing, the same form. Ing will be added to base form of verb in these three tenses. In these three tenses, हिननि टेंस में ing बेस फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब सां बेस फॉर्म जेको वर्ब जो फर्स्ट फॉर्म हूंदो आहे उन सां ing ॻाल्हाई वेंदी ऐं प्लस में जेको इहो वर्ब सां एक्चुअल वर्ब्स या तव्हां हिननि खे जेको आहे सो helping verbs show, you can call them helping verbs, you can call them auxiliary verbs, so they can be used. This would be the structure I'm showing here. For example, I am teaching. मैं टीच कर रहा हूँ. मां समझाए रहे आया. I am teaching English. मैं अंग्रेजी सिखा रहा हूँ. इसको सवालिया बनाने के लिए क्या करना है? पहले ये स्ट्रक्चर आप नोट कर लें और इसके साथ क्या होगा? इसके साथ I, we, they, he, she, name, with all subjects, what can we use? Will. We can use will with all the subjects. Will plus be, will be plus first form of verb plus ing. This would be the structure. So this structure should be kept in mind, but this would be the structure about the tenses. And the second thing, the most important thing that I would like to tell you is that continuous tense is used for temporary activities. Continuous tense is used for temporary activities that remain for short time. Any activity which remains for short time, which continue for short time, so that can be explained in the continuous tense. In any continuous tense, in all these continuous tense, if our activity is going to be held in the future tense, so we have to describe that in the future. And if our activity is was in the past, that we have to describe in the past. And if our activity is in the present, that we have to describe in the present tense and present. So this would be the structure. This thing should be noted. Now I'm giving examples. I'm giving you a few sentences that you can understand them well. I'm giving a few sentences now. For example, I am teaching grammar. मैं ग्रामर सिखा रहा हूँ. मैं 1 घंटे I am teaching grammar. It means that I'm teaching for short time. I'm teaching for temporary time. Either I can teach for 15 minutes or more than the 15 minutes or 30 minutes or more than the 30 minutes. But after that, I would go back. I would stop my teaching. So what I say that continuous tense can be used for the activities, for the actions that remain continue for short time. Any activity which remain continue for short time that can be explained in continuous tense. For example, I'm teaching. This is an affirmative sentence. What kind of sentence this is? This is the affirmative sentence because in that sentence I'm telling I'm doing something. I'm 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 doing something. I'm telling that I'm agreed to do something. I'm telling that I'm agreed to do something. For example, I'm teaching grammar. So how can we turn that into interrogative sentence? We have to only change this verb, bring this verb, helping verb, bring a helping verb before the subject. For example, am I teaching am I teaching grammar? क्या मैं ग्रामर सिखा रहा हूं? क्या मैं ग्रामर सिखा रहा हूं? Negative. I am not. I'm not teaching grammar. मैं ग्रामर न सिखा रहा हूं. मैं ग्रामर नहीं सिखा रहा. एंड इसको जो क्वेश्चन वर्ड्स के साथ हम क्वेश्चन कैसे बना सकते हैं? क्वेश्चन वर्ड्स क्वेश्चन के लिए बना सकूं. फॉर एग्जांपल, व्हाट when am I teaching grammar? मैं ग्रामर कब सिखा रहा हूं? हम ग्रामर केवल सिखा रहे हैं. So this would be the structure. And the past tense, we have only to change the time of activity. Whenever our activity is being performed in the past, for example, few hours back, whenever we did any activity, few hours back we did any activity, that can be explained in the past tense. The activity or the actions or incidents that we are doing right now at the time of our speaking. So these actions and activities can be explained in the present tense. And suppose that after the performance of Eid al-Fitr, I'm doing any activity, so that can be explained in the future tense. For example, before my arrival here, as to start my video, as to start my teaching, what I was doing, I was drinking tea, I was doing another job, I was changing something, I was changing my clothes, I was changing my dress. So that activity was in the past. But presently, what I'm doing, I'm teaching, I'm doing what activity I'm doing, that can be explained in the present tense. Before coming here, what I taught, what I did, all these activities could be explained, can be explained in the past tense. So, for example, if after this class, after this video, I go somewhere and I perform activities, you know that we have to perform several activities every day. So, these activities are divided into 3 times. These times are called present, past, future. Okay? For example, I was reading Holy Quran. I was reciting or reading, you can say I was reciting Holy Quran. मैं कुरान शरीफ की तिलावत कर रहा था. Before coming here, I was reciting Holy Quran. How to make that interrogative? Was I reciting Holy Quran? Question, interrogative. I was not reciting Holy Quran. Interrogative. Sorry, negative. This is the affirmative because in which I'm giving the facts, and this is interrogative in which I'm asking some questions. I'm trying to confirm. I'm asking questions for my satisfaction, or for making confirmation, or for making surety. So this is not in that I'm narrating that I'm not agreed to do any work. So this is called negative. This is called interrogative. This is called affirmative. And interrogative with the question words, VHO words. How can we make? For example, when was I reciting Holy Quran? होली कुरान का कुरान पाक का कुरान पाक की तिलावत मैं कब कर रहा था? Before coming here, I was reciting Holy Quran. That's so like that you can make so many sentences with all the with all. For example, I will be enjoying party at the village. मैं अपने गांव में कुछ टाइम के बाद मैं जब जाऊंगा तो अपने गांव में पार्टी एंजॉय कर रहा हूँगा. मैं वहाँ पार्टी एंजॉय करे रहे हूँ उनसे. वहाँ जरा मीन्स ताका इतने माँ पढ़ने का कोई जरा मीन्स तो इनका पार्टी एंजॉय कर से उनके दोस्तों से मिली इसी करे का गपशप करना सी का कॉमन सिस्टम करना सी. तो for that we can use that. And I to make that interrogative what we only change the verb. We only change the structure of a sentence. We bring the helping verb before the subjects, and in affirmative sentence we bring verb after the subjects, and in interrogative sentences we bring verb before the subjects. Just this. Will I be enjoying party at the village? At the village. First interrogation. Negative. I will not enjoy. For example, if I'm not feeling well, so I can't enjoy party. So I will not enjoy party at the village. So met that interrogative with the question words, interrogative with the VHOW words, you know already. When will I be enjoying party at the village? At the village. So कोई बंदा पूछ रहा है कि आप जो है कब जो है पार्टी है अपने विलेज पे एंजॉय करोगे? कब करोगे? After some time, after performing prayer, or you can say they will be performing Eid prayer. They will be performing Eid prayer at the mosque. वो मस्जिद में ईद की नमाज पढ़ रहे होंगे. To term this, will they be performing Eid prayer at the mosque or masjid? You can say masjid. Will they be? They will not. They will not. Only change the word. Meaning can be changed. They will not be performing. They will not be performing unlawful activities. Unlawful activities. वो कोई भी गैर कानूनी काम नहीं कर रहे होंगे. When they will. Another question. When will they be performing their Eid prayers? वो ईद की नमाज कब पढ़ रहे होंगे, कब अदा कर रहे होंगे. So like that you can make so many sentences. There are so many sentences can be. You can only keep the structure in your mind and you can make a bundle of sentences. There is no need only to change your verb. Structure would always remain same. There would be only the change of verb in your sentence and meaning would be changed. There would be change of verb in your sentence and meaning would be changed. So you have nothing. The structure would be the same, but what you have to do, you have only to change a verb and change the meaning of sentence. That's a common thing. And thing that I would like to tell here, present perfect. Perfect, past perfect, future perfect. Past perfect, present perfect. Where can be used? What the difference between the present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect? I would like to show you. Past perfect we use for the activities that starts in the past. Sorry, present perfect we use for the activities which start in the past and remain continue up to the time of speaking. For example, I have, I have, I have, I have drunk tea. I have drunk tea. I started work of drinking tea on the past. This. I started work of drinking here. I started work of drinking here and it remained there. It remained there. So this thing can happen in the present perfect. Whenever we are talking about the present perfect, you know that what we need. Whenever we talk about the present perfect, we say that any activity, any action which starts in the past and end in the present. Any action which starts in the past and end in the present, that activity can be explained, that activity can be taught in the present perfect tense. That activity can be taught in present perfect tense. कोई भी काम आपने जो माजी में शुरू किया और प्रेजेंट तक और हाल तक जारी रहा, उस एक्शन को, उस एक्टिविटी को, उस काम को आप जो है ना प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट में बयान कर सकते हो. कहिड़ो भी कम जेको तव्हां गुज़िरियल में शुरू कयो ऐं मौजूदा ताईं जारी रहियो, उन कम खे बयान करण जे लाइ असीं प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस जो इस्तेमाल कंदा आहियूं. जीअं मां लकीर कढी जेको आहे टाइम लाइन कढी तव्हांखे दसियो त पास्ट में मां चांहि पीअण जो कमु कयो हुयो ऐं उहो हाणे प्रेज़ेंट ताईं मौजूदु ख़तमु थियो आहे, प्रेज़ेंट में पूरो थियो आहे, त इहो जेको आहे सो प्रेज़ेंट परफेक्ट आहे. इन टाइम्स खे पर पास्ट परफेक्ट माना तव्हां पास्ट में कमु कयो, पास्ट में ख़तमु थी वियो. को बि कमु तव्हां पास्ट में शुरू कयो पास्ट में ही खत्म थी हो फंस गए हो ता शॉपिंग कल शुरू करी कल ही खत्म थी सो it has no relation with the with the with the present time. It has no relation with the present time. Any activity which has no relation with the present time, that can be explained, that can be talked in past perfect tense. But the activity which has a relation from the past to the present, that can be explained in the present perfect tense. That's the difference. So this thing should be kept in mind whenever you are going to talk in English language, whenever you are going to write something in English language. So this thing should be kept in mind that an activity that started in the past and ended in the present, that can be explained in the and the present perfect. But the activity that started in the past and ended in the past, that can be explained, that can be talked in the past perfect. But the activity that started in the future and in the future and ended in the future, that can be explained in the future perfect tense. And sometimes it can be used for the skeptical things, that the things are not clear whether they have done that work or not. When the things are not clear, so you can use future perfect tense also. For example, I had I had drunk tea. I had drunk tea. This is a timeline. I started drinking tea from here, past. This is the present. I started drinking tea from here and I reached there. The action of drinking tea is close. The action of drinking tea is close, so it has no relation with the present. When your activity has no relation with the present, so that activity can be explained, can be expressed, can be talked, can be discussed on the past perfect tense. So I hope that you have understood the things well. And once again, I would like to request all my viewers, particularly my viewers who they are in outside countries, they are showing love and respect to me, and I'm also thankful to them for the respect and love that they have shown. I request them again that please subscribe my channel and click the button of liking, and give your comments below into the description so that I may understand whether my videos are useful to you or not. So this is a polite form of request that I'm making to you, making to all my viewers. That's my right. I'm bringing things without cost. I'm bringing things without cost. I'm teaching you without cost. I'm not demanding any kind of cost from your side. So I hope that you must enjoy my watching my videos, and you can only help me in my cause by subscribing my channel and liking on that, and putting your comments below into the descriptions and sharing my channel. That's what I want from your side, and nothing else. I want. And the thing now, I will have sorry I will have will have drunk टी मैंने चाय पी होगी माँ चाय पीती होंगी होंगी अभी नहीं फ्यूचर में अभी नहीं फ्यूचर में मुंह चाप जलाए अप्लाई कयो होंदो so we can make so many sentences. For example, first I would like to make clear these things, and I'm telling you the structure that which word can be used with which subjects and which word can be used with which subjects. So I'm telling you the structure of sentence. Please note. For example, with I, they, we, and plural subjects, plural names. What we use? have, have plus third form of verb, third form of verb, or you can say past participle, past participle, ed form of verb, ed form of verb, ed form of verb. Ed always not, you know that there are regular verbs, there are irregular verbs, so ed isn't essential all the time. What the essential? Past participle. What the essential is past participle. For example, I have written my letter. मैंने अपना खत लिख दिया है. देखिए माँ का जो खत लिखी छलो है. To make it that interrogative, how can we only bring verb before the subjects. Have I written my letter? Have I written my letter? Interrogative. And negative, I have not written my letter. Letter. This is negative, this is affirmative, this is interrogative, this is negative, and interrogative with the question words. How can? For example, when have you, when have I written my letter? Interrogative. So like that, you can make so many sentences for the past. I had broken my ankle. I had broken my ankle. And you can use another. I have broken uh, my leg. Sorry, I have broken my leg. I was driving, so I had an accident, and in that I broke my leg. So you said that I had broken my leg. This is an affirmative statement, narrative statement. This is an affirmative narration, and interrogative. Had I broken my leg? Had I broken my leg? I had not. I had not broken my leg. Interrogative with the question words, or you can say VHW words. Where had I broken my leg? कहाँ पे मैंने अपनी टांग तोड़ी? किथे वो पंजी टांग तोड़ी? That's a common thing. Allah माफी देगा. Allah. So future tense. I will have. In all these, there will be no change of the verbs. With all the subjects. With all the subjects. With all the subjects. Subjects, I hope that you already know. With all the subjects, what we use? Will plus have. Will plus have plus past participle. Sorry, past participle. Or you can say verb third form. Or you can say verb third form. Third form of verb. That can be used. For example, they will have invited all of us at the party. उन्होंने हम सबको अपनी पार्टी में दावत दी होगी. ठीक है, इसको सवालिया करने के लिए will they have invited all of us at the party? Interrogative. Negative, they will not have invited all of us at the party. Interrogative. When will they have invited all of us at the party? Interrogative. So like that you can make so many other sentences. Like that you can make so many other sentences only with the change of verb. It can change the meaning of sentence only with the change of verb. For example, I here use your verb written, write. So you can use speak, read, and drive, teach. You can use so many other words. Only change of your verb can change the meaning of sentence. So you can apply other words on your sentence and you can make so many sentences. You have only to understand that where we have to make the use of these tenses. And the most important thing that I'm going to discuss here is that state verbs can never be used with the continuous tenses. State verbs can never be used with the continuous tenses. State verbs, just as believe, now, hope, think. These are state verbs. So they can never be used with the continuous tense. They can never be used. State verbs can never be used with the continuous tense. किसी भी कंटिन्यूअस टेंस के साथ हम स्टेट वर्ब का इस्तेमाल नहीं कर सकते। किसी भी कंटिन्यूअस टेंस के साथ, either that's a present continuous or that a present perfect continuous, either that's a past continuous or that a past perfect continuous, either that's a future continuous or that a future perfect continuous. With all continuous tenses, we can never make the use of state verbs. That thing should be. And you know that in the examinations, very many errors happens due to the use of state verbs in the continuous tenses. So that should be avoided. That thing should be avoided. And you know that past perfect, present perfect, continuous, these tenses can be used for the longer period. Whenever things happening for the longer time, you can explain these things into the present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, and future perfect continuous. But there would be no change. There would be only the addition of what the addition should be there. Addition of been. Been plus verb first form ing. Been plus verbs first form ing. There would be only the one change that we have to bring in our sentences. What the addition would be there? One the addition that been plus verbs first form of verb will be given the ing form. Ing addition of been plus verb first form of verb ing. That will be the addition in all these sentences. In all these tenses, we can give only that addition, and that another thing will not be there. And whatever the present perfect tense I told, the same thing will be in the present perfect or the past perfect or in the future perfect. What the things I told you about. So these similar things would be there. Only the change of verbs base form will be added ing, and there would be the addition of been. शादी शादी तब्दीली हूंदी सिर्फ बिन जी तब्दीली हूंदी आए वर्ब जो बेस फॉर्म आहे उनमें सिर्फ जो आहे सो ING खे लॻाइबो ॿियो त कुझु बि तब्दीली कान आहे हिन में ऐं जेका मां शइ मथे नोट कराईंदो वञुसि त स्टेट वर्ब्स के जो आहे सो प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस पास्ट कंटिन्यूअस फ्यूचर परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस कहिड़े बि कंटिन्यूअस टेंस में स्टेट वर्ब्स जो इस्तेमाल नथो करे सघे that's not allowed. A state verb can never be put into the any continuous tense. That's the thing. That's so I before going to end my video, I am showing that addition of bin plus ING will be added in all these sentences. So please, I am only telling you few sentences, and after that you know that there is going to be Eid prayer, so I'm getting late for that. So I end my video here. So after a few sentences, I have been writing basic letters. मैं बुनियादी अक्षर लिख रहा हूँ मां बुनियादी अक्षर लिखी रहो आहियां have I been writing basic letters? Interrogative negative I have not been writing basic letters. Basic letters. Interrogative with the VHO words. What? How can we make? For example, when have I been writing basic letters? Basic letters. So like that you can make the sentences. He had been working in the field. He had been working in the field. Had he been working in the field? Had he been working in the field? He had not been working in the field. Interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences how? When had he been working in the field? So like that you can make the sentences. She will have been inviting many followers for her channel, for her YouTube channel. She had been inviting many followers for her YouTube channel. Will she have been inviting many followers for her YouTube channel? So like that you can make so many sentences. She will have not been inviting many followers for her YouTube channel. So like that you can make so many sentences. I'm ending my video here. So I request all of you that once again I request all of you that please subscribe my channel and put the button of liking, click the button of liking, and put your comments below to the description so that I may bring more and more videos to you, and I can share what the knowledge I have. And I'm sharing my knowledge without cost, without money. And I would like to request all my viewers once again. I'm saying thanks to my viewers once again for the love and respect that they have shown. So keep enjoy your Eid prayers and your Eid celebration. So I thank you again and goodbye.